Thanks for hanging out with us at EVS. My name is Gerard. I'm the owner here, and I couldn't have a better job ever. I'm very fortunate. We spoke briefly before we went on camera about the amount of community and humanity that has happened on our little block here during the pandemic. And as a group, we have been protesting sadness here at EVS. You know, with all the terrible tragedy of the COVID and of George Floyd situation, it's been heavy in America. So we said, all right, what are we going to do to combat this heavy negative emotion? And we said we're going to protest sadness. So that's what we went with, and we're still at it. One of the things we do here at EVS is we give artists a platform to create and to show. So this current show that we have up here is by a man by the name of Jason Pochansky, also known as Porkchop, and he sells his beautiful, amazing leather wear for about $5 grand a pop. And if you need a custom job, he can do that too. So we've been very fortunate. When the pandemic first started, one of the guys had these 3 paintings that he was trying to get rid of. They were pictures of Cuban musicians. One guy had the, what do you call them? The bongos, if you will. Another guy was playing a horn of some sort, and another guy was playing a stringed instrument of some sort. And he gifted them to me, and they weren't exactly, they didn't really fit the indoor decor at the time. So I said, all right, we got to do something with these. So what we did was we hung them on the outside of the building. So when the gates came down at night, these 3 paintings, which I have one left of, they were keeping us positive and safe, if you will, for lack of a better word. So these 3 pieces hung outside on a string in the East Village for 6 months, and nobody stole them or tattered them. I mean, it was unbelievable. They were literally hanging outside on strings for 6 months, and then we sold 2 pieces. And it was pretty cool because the kid that sold, he said, how much? I said, I don't want to break up the set. It's a 3-piece set. It's stripped. He said, I really want that one. I play that horn. I go, all right. I go, all right. So we did a deal, and he bought it, and it was cool because we let him cut it down off of the front of the building by himself. And that picture had local current provenance. Like the story that went with, never mind the art, but check out the story. So it was that was one of the first sales. But we sold art during the pandemic, and hopefully Porkchop will sell a piece before we move on to our next show. One of the things we do here at EVS, we claim to be the only rock and roll bar on St. Mark's, which is kind of sad, but it is true. We are the only rock and roll bar on St. Mark's. We try to continue the history that has been put in place by those who came before us. So St. Mark's, as far as I understand it, has, from its inception and its creation, been a place of recovery, of education, and of art, and of course sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So we here at EVS kind of, you know, we're intertwined amongst all those sort of things each day. So, and we live it. We've been accused of being authentic. We've been accused of being many things, but authentic's the best one. So we'll leave it at that. We are aware that we sell whiskey and that people then can misbehave. But even with the misbehavior, we are hopefully considered to be good neighbors here in our community. So anyway, we try to live within those parameters that were set for us years ago, and to there's a word. What do you call it when you take advantage of something? You have something. Oh, we exploit that. That's the word I was thinking. Can you exploit something in a positive way? I think so. So anyway, we've been rocking and rolling. We have all these little sayings. Try and get your hands on our fuzzy balls, right? We love double entendre in our marketing. So we say we're the only rock and roll bar on St. Mark's. We say this is St. Mark's. Act like it. We say try and get your hands on our fuzzy balls. And these are some of our fuzzy balls. We have others, believe me when I tell you. But we give these out to people, and then they come back and it's a free cocktail. So we protest sadness. What's the other thing? Oh, there's free dopamine 7 days. So I don't know what more you want me to tell you. Come and hang out and see for yourselves.